if you're traveling to Europe, then make sure to carry an extra suitcase with you because this is what your shopping could look like. Hi, I'm Dhriti and this is my first long form YouTube video, and if you're interested in content related to skincare, beauty, makeup and shopping hauls, then make sure you keep on watching. Also make sure to subscribe, I would really appreciate that. So this year I had my first ever trip to Europe and I was in Switzerland, France and Italy for a total of about 20 days, and this is everything that I got from each of those countries. Starting off with Switzerland first, of course it is so well known for its chocolates, especially the Lindt chocolates. So I actually got 2 huge bags of Lindt chocolates, and lifting them up is pretty much an arm workout. Do you see the effort that it takes to pick these 2 up? These 2 bags are full of chocolates that I got from Switzerland for myself and for my friends and family. This huge pack is actually full of white chocolate that you melt and eat. It is the same chocolate that you get in one of those milk chocolate fountains within the Lindt Museum. And this chocolate was delicious, so I had to bring some of it back home with myself. Of course, since I was in Europe, I absolutely had to check out the Zara and Mango stores over there because we all know that the quality of these stores in Europe is just infinitely better than anything that we get over here in India or any other country like USA or Canada for that matter. So the first store that I went to was, of course, Zara. And I got a beautiful jacket. So this is what I got. You can see how well made the pockets are, and just the whole piece is so beautifully structured. It was totally worth every penny that I spent on it. I also got the chance to visit the Mango store when I was in Geneva. The first thing that I picked up was this beautiful pair of heels. It's the currently trending maroon color, and these heels are so comfortable and they looked so classy when I was wearing them. They looked perfect. And then I picked up yet another pair. Tell me it's not absolutely gorgeous. I fell in love with these at first sight, and I actually had to ask the sales assistant to tell me where I could find them so that I could try them on. And I tried them on. Even the sales assistant told me that it looked absolutely great on me. My aunt was with me and she absolutely loved them, so we just had to get them, and we did. I also picked up this beautiful cream scarf. I don't know if the color is translating exactly onto the camera, and I actually wore it on my trip itself, and it was so warm. And then the last thing that I picked up from Mango was this. Actually, it's a coat. It's a full fur coat that I picked up from the kids section, and I even wore this on my second day in Paris, and the photos, I tell you, were chef's kiss. They were wonderful. I wore this on top of the Eiffel Tower as well. I'll just attach a photo of me wearing it on the screen somewhere about the perfumes that I got from Switzerland. So this is the shop that I went to in Geneva. It's called Marionneau Paris. Surprisingly, I didn't see many of these stores in Paris, but there were tons of these particular stores in Geneva. I got this YSL Double Care Balm in the shade 8 Chili Delight. Then I also picked up a lipstick from Sicily, which is Le Phyto Rouge, the shade 45 Rouge Milano. This was such a beautiful red, and if you're in France, you've got to wear red lipstick, so I absolutely had to get this. Packaging of this is ruined, but I also picked up the YSL Love Shine High Shine Caring Lipstick in the shade 212 Deep Ruby. They actually had a buy 2 get 1 deal on the entire store going on, so I picked up 3 perfumes. I purchased this Miss Dior. Also got this Louis V number 7, and for the one that I got free, it was this new one from Lancome. It is the Lancome Idole Power L'Eau de Parfum Intense. It smelled absolutely heavenly, and I already own the original Lancome Idole. The process of getting the VAT refund documents from all of these stores was extremely easy, and as for the ladies at this Marionneau store, they were complete sweethearts who gave me so many samples. It was insane. I have never seen anybody giving me or anyone so many samples in India or USA or Canada even. Now obviously, since I was in France, I had to hit up the pharmacy for some skincare over there. I got quite a lot of skincare and I don't even know if it's possible to show all of it on video, but let me try. I got this Caudalie Hyaluronic Nourishing Body Lotion. Let me tell you, Caudalie is hella cheap in France. I also got this special offer packaging of the Caudalie Hand and Nail Repairing Cream. This student actually makes some of my most favorite sunscreens of all time. So I had to pick up this new formulation that they recently launched. It is SPF 50 plus and it has the Hydro Protect technology, which honestly sounded quite nice to me because I love myself a lightweight sunscreen. I picked up this Bioderma Atoderm SOS spray. I also picked up 2 of these Creoline Micellar waters from Bioderma and this massive La Roche-Posay anti-irritation lipid cleansing oil. Then I picked up this Caudalie sunscreen. I really liked it because it promised very high protection in a super lightweight cream formula, and it also promised to give an invisible finish and to be suitable for sensitive skin since it is fragrance free. I also picked up a couple things from Nuxe, which is again one of the brands which is much cheaper as compared to India in France. So I picked up the Nuxe Le Masque, which is the pre-shampoo nourishing mask, and I also picked up the Nuxe Moisturizing Protective Milky Oil. These products are something that I'm really looking forward to trying soon. I also picked up 2 shampoos from Chlorane. The first one is the repairing shampoo for very dry hair, and the second one that I picked up is the soothing shampoo for anti-irritation and protection. Starting off with everything that I got in Paris, this was a huge haul. That is why I recommend going to Europe with your bags as empty as possible, because I guarantee you are going to find a lot of things to buy. On top of the Eiffel Tower, there are actually quite a few souvenir shops where you can buy gifts to bring home. Well, this Eiffel Tower, it sparkles, by the way. Let me show you. Do you see that? It's so gorgeous. I'm not sure you can see how wonderfully bright it is. It actually looks its best when it's dark outside. But yes, this is not something that I got from on top of the Eiffel Tower though. This is something that I got on the street right outside Eiffel Tower for 10 euros. Now coming to what I actually got from the top of the Eiffel Tower. This is a mini Eiffel Tower. There were 2 or 3 different sizes in this one, but I preferred this one, so I got this. The other thing I got was this beautiful globe. Can you see? I just am in love with how pretty this is. This little Eiffel Tower inside and all of these decorations that just keep on swimming inside this little globe. It's just so gorgeous. And of course, I bought this back from France as a souvenir. This is a very popular shop in France and you will find multiple outlets of it. It is very well known for its macarons, and I got this little coffret. The macarons are all gone by now, of course. My favorite was the raspberry flavor. It's wonderful. So if you're ever in France and you get the opportunity to try out the La Durée macarons, be sure to try out the raspberry flavor. It was so good. I also got the opportunity to go to Angelina to try their hot chocolate. Now, I don't want to be a hater, but I did not like their hot chocolate at all. But their macarons, on the other hand, I loved their macarons. And I also got this little coffret as a souvenir, as sort of a keepsake. So these are the macarons. There's so many different flavors and I can't wait to eat them all. Now, since I was in Paris, how is it possible that I did not go to a Poulain store? So I got my first ever Poulain. I'm super excited about it. It was an amazing experience. I obviously also went to the largest pharmacy in Paris. It is at Forum des Halles, and I got these 2 huge bags full of pharmacy products, mostly from Caudalie. And it is an extremely crowded pharmacy. The checkout lines are huge, but the deals honestly make up for it. I picked up quite a few of these body washes from Caudalie. They were quite cheap, around 5 or 6 euros each. I also got two of my favorite Pure Salicylic Serum. I restocked on this because I was running out of the one I already have. I also picked up the Pure Purifying Gel Cleanser to go with these. And I picked up the L'Oreal Paris Glycolic Gloss line. Also picked up this foot beauty cream from Caudalie, and also this L'Oreal Paris instant hydration liquid something. Also happened to get my hands on the Caudalie argan oil. Actually, yeah, it has argan oil, fig and shea oil. So this one's quite nice. I've already used it on my hair before washing it, and it gives amazing results. I also happened to stumble upon the Olaplex Volumizing Blow Dry Mist. And in this second bag, we have more of the things that I got. I got two of the Uriage thermal water, two of the La Roche-Posay thermal water bottles. I kind of went crazy on the thermal water collection part and also got thermal water from Aven, as well as another thermal water from Vichy, another one from Bioderma, and of course the viral grape water from Caudalie. I also picked up the Cica Biafine Multi Repair Balm, as well as two of these Hero Mighty Patches. I picked up some oils. This is 100% pure argan oil. This is 100% pure black castor oil. And this is 100% pure jojoba oil. So this was my complete Forum des All pharmacy haul. Of course, when in Paris, I had to make a trip to La Vallée Village, which is a luxury outlet street on the outskirts of Paris, and from there I got this Michael Kors bag. I already have a matching crossbody purse, so when I saw this I immediately knew I had to get it. Since we were in Paris, we also absolutely had to check out Galeries Lafayette. So I also got two Dior perfumes, the unboxings of which will be up on my Instagram channel very soon. If you're not sure what my Instagram channel is, it's Skincare W Sam. Make sure to check out the unboxing of these Dior perfumes over there. Some more things I picked up from Galeries Lafayette. This perfume from Ex Nihilo. This will be unboxed on my Instagram as well, but I would love to show you the perfume that I got. It is a Fleur Narcotique. The salesman over there was so kind to give me tons of samples, and he also showered me with so much praise. It was a wonderful experience, a true step into luxury, if I might say so myself. This was a little gift that he added, and I am so thankful to him for this. He was so kind. And a little sample bag that he gifted. The final thing that I picked up from Galeries Lafayette was a Byredo perfume, Black Saffron. I had my eye on this one for the longest time. If you follow my Instagram, you must have seen me raving about this perfume. I already owned a sample of this, and I had made up my mind to get my hands on this one. So when I saw this at Galeries Lafayette, and after the VAT refund that I was getting, it was such a good deal, it was impossible to pass it by. So I got this one as well. Then of course, I absolutely had to hit up the Sephora over there. And the Sephora shopping experience in France was actually so nice for me. They had so many different brands that I have never seen in either India, USA or Canada. They even had a whole display for Van Cleef and Arpels, as well as Serge Lutens. I did manage to pick up quite a few things, mostly fragrances. The first one that I picked up was this one from Lancome. It's called La Nuit Trésor Vanille Noir. Since I already have the La Nuit Trésor à Folie, so I definitely had to get this one. I also got my hands on the Chanel Coco Noir. I smelled it for the first time ever, and it was love at first sniff for me. And the third and the final perfume that I picked up from Sephora was the Tom Ford Cafe Rose. I had heard so many good things about it, and when I smelled it myself, I knew that the hype was real, so I got this one as well. Now, of course, mostly all of the stores, be it Sephora, be it Mango, or even Zara for that matter, all of them do VAT-free for tourists, provided that you have your passport on you at the time and you are able to present it at the time of checkout, and provided that your shopping is above a given amount of money. When it came to samples, if you ask for it, the Sephora ladies are actually very generous and give you tons of samples if your purchase is big enough. So these are all the samples that the Sephora lady gave to me, and this is not even all of it. She even gave me a 10 ml of the Narciso Rodriguez for her Eau de Parfum Intense. Then, of course, I made another little purchase from Sephora and I got the brand new Kayali Yum Bougie Marshmallow. And when my brother smelled this, he instantly fell in love and he was like, just get this. I know you're already over your budget, but you have to get this. So I mean, why would I have refused? Our next stop was Italy, so obviously I had to get some things from Kiko Milan. I got 4 of these 3D Hydra lip glosses that are so popular for their shimmery finish. Actually, let me swatch one of them for you. So this is shade number 10. It looks something like this. Like, do you see that? The shine this adds is crazy. Another thing that I got was this metal liquid lip color in the shade 05. It's like a liquid lipstick that is not really budge proof or smudge proof. It's more of a cross between like a traditional lipstick and a lip tint, and it has a super metallic finish. And I also got this Street Heart Vinyl Lock Lip Lacquer. It seems to be a collaboration between Luca Font and Kiko Milano. I really liked it at the store, so I got this as well. Last thing that I got was this Hydra Pro Matte Mattifying Moisturizing Fluid for normal to combination skin. I tried this at store. The saleswoman who helped me try this was so helpful. She gave me so much information on this and I thought this was absolutely perfect for my skin type, so I had to get it. They also gave me this tiny little sample perfume. It's called Scent of Milan, so I am super eager to try this one to see how Milan smells. Now, how is it possible that a pasta freak like me goes to Italy and does not get any pasta? It's not possible, exactly. So I got pasta. I actually picked this up from the airport duty free because I thought that I was running out of luggage space, but there was no way that I was leaving Italy without buying pasta, so here we are. I actually got quite a few different types of artisanal pasta. This, for example, such an interesting shape. It's called, and I'm pretty sure that I'm going to butcher the pronunciation, but I'm still gonna try. I think it's called Gragnano. I got 2 of these. No, scratch that. That's not what the pasta shape is called. I need to educate myself more for somebody calls themselves a pasta freak. But yes, I also got this particular shape that I'd seen the pasta queen use one too many times in her videos, so when I saw this lying in one of the aisles, I knew I had to grab it. I got this interesting looking tricolor pasta, and this pasta, which kind of looks like rigatoni, but it's also a bit different from the rigatoni that I'm used to seeing. And of course, I had to get 2 packs of my favorite kind of pasta, which is spaghetti. And last but not least, I got this tomato balsamic rosso pesto from Barilla and this pesto di pomodoro from a brand called Food Art. Lastly, we have a bag which is full of all the random things that I collected in Europe. While I was in Paris, I had to get the super viral, the extremely popular Marvis toothpaste to see what the hype was all about. I still haven't tried it, but trust me, I will be back with what I think once I've tried it. I got this cute little headband at Disneyland Paris. This is a poly bag filled with all the random fridge magnets that I collected all over Europe. There's actually a really famous and like really easy to find supermarket in Switzerland. It's actually spread all over Switzerland. It's called Coop, and in the Interlaken one, I found this one. It actually had a large stock of quite a few Asian things, so I got this from there. I also got a few tubes of tomato paste for myself. Last one I picked up from France, and these ones I actually picked up from a small neighborhood grocery store in Italy, which was right next to my hotel. I also picked up a bottle of this Genovese pesto from Paris. I picked up this Suzy one, Puree the Piment, and which is chili paste, by the way, forgive my poor pronunciation, and this Sugo Spaghettina al Basilico. If you can't tell us already, I'm somewhat of a grocery store freak whenever I'm visiting a new country, so obviously I also had to get this Maggi vegetarian bouillon powder to try out in my Indian vegetarian soups and ramen noodles, whatever recipes that I'm trying. I saw this and I knew I had to get it, so I got this one as well. And that's all for my Europe haul. Again, my top recommendations for you and the key takeaways for you from this video would be that always carry your passport when you're going shopping, because it will be needed when you want your tax refund documentation. And most importantly, do not